Really, really strong with that character. In this game, going straight to the Young Link, very, very similar in concept and archetype to the Toon Link, but a little bit more scrappy.
Important to note that Zurge, on his way here to play against HyLeN, took out Karna.
Karna, consistently the second best player in Texas back in Smash 4. Having a little bit of trouble hitting his stride, but that's not to diminish what Zurge has been able to do. He has certainly been on the rise up in Oklahoma. Everybody's been saying, and nobody's listened up until now, but you better, because he's in top 8 of Xanzy's Dreamland 2, now going up against HyLeN.
I love that Z dropping both of the bombs there to cover almost every get-up option with alternate timings and taking big advantage.
Now, Neighbor, do you foresee that being something that HyLeN's going to continue to do in that matchup, or do you think that Zurge has the right counterplay for it?
I just expect that those bombs are going to be really solid. As long as you have time to set them up, they're effective.
All right, well, right now, the effectiveness is once again in the corner. Seems to be the theme in these zoner-based matchups, but Zurge getting knocked right back to center stage, and this is true neutral.
Yeah, a lot of data being gathered. Hit confirmed there from HyLeN's going to get him that first stock, and now is where the real match begins, where we start to find out who has gathered the most data and who's going to be able to start really taking control.
Whoa. Oh, that's data gathered, and that's some control taken. Spot dodging the grab, coming up for that up tilt, quick to even things up without taking almost any percent before then.
I would almost say that's not even data. That's just great reaction time from Zurge. Getting in a scramble situation, and then seeing that grab come out. You have precious little time to get that up tilt out, but he's got precious little time to get back on track as HyLeN has got the big percent on him.
Oh yeah, that leaf shield being incredibly punishable after release. HyLeN finding the options to kill. Whoa, he was a little bit late on the draw there. Not going to connect the back hit on that roll in, but I love the way HyLeN has he's got his block strings on point. Earlier interaction, he was just consistently pressuring him as Zurge and keeping him in shield and then hitting him whenever he dropped it. Really intense.
There we go, and now Zurge has not found an in yet. This stock got a couple pellets here, but hasn't really been able to get through the fortress of Boomerang, Bomb, and Arrow from HyLeN, who's put on 109%. Not quite kill percent for Mega Man, but we're getting close. Zurge has an opportunity.
Ooh, and the bomb edge guard, like you said, so effective, but unable to pick up anything huge off of it. And I think that the reason HyLeN is in the lead right now is because, like you said, setting up those walls, he's now making it so Mega Man has to approach, and that's not his MO. He is not great at getting out of those disadvantageous shots.
I love those setups from Young, right? The first hit back air, and so what else can I throw? An imagination, right? That's what they say, right? First hit back into imagination. Really good setup. Has to deal with those leaf shield hits. And that's the unfortunate thing you have to deal with leaf shield, right? Once you get hit by that first hit of leaf shield, you need to respect it. You need to throw options. You're not going to find the opportunity to shield. So once he throws it, it's getting yourself and resetting yourself back to neutral. Right there, he was trying to shield, accidentally input the directional air dodge and killed him. So.
Yeah, that buffer can really mess you up in this game.
All right. So right back to an even neutral game. It's crazy because HyLeN had a pretty big lead right there, but like you said, Zurge making him respect the options. That's something that HyLeN's got to gather up, but I think another thing he's got to gather up is how unsafe it is to land on Mega Man. He's been punished for that a couple of times, but that time respecting the edge guarding capability. Why did he fast fall? Why did you fast fall?
I don't know.
That bomb, though, I don't know if it would have had time to activate regardless.
It took forever.
That bomb, I think, so I know Toon Link's bomb in Smash 4 took like 5.5 seconds to detonate. I would be surprised if it was too different.
There is a somewhat significant difference between the bombs. I think it's about a second difference between Toon Link and Young Link. So, I mean, HyLeN would know better than I did, but I mean, if I were in his position, I'd say I'm going to slow fall. I'm going to see if I can get the recovery that I need.
Exactly. What I noticed in that last game was really important to Zurge taking that final stock. Zurge has done a really good job of dealing with HyLeN's projectiles, right? They'll have his projectile battle, he'll throw his bomber, he'll throw his the saw blade, and we'll have him mix and match with what HyLeN's projectiles are. But he will take some hits from HyLeN's projectiles in order to make HyLeN to come in, approach, and then he takes advantage of HyLeN consistently. Look for that.
I do want to say, though, that all things considered, HyLeN has actually dealt with this leaf shield really well, where a lot of people have been saying that's one of the biggest things in the matchup to deal with. In general, leaf shield is almost a character by itself, And
you can say that again, man. I mean, it is strong. And I mean, obviously, Young Link has that in itself with his Nair as well. But I mean, you're saying that HyLeN's doing a good job of dealing with that Leaf Shield, but I think that goes the other way as well. I think that Zurge is doing a very good job of dealing with the barrage of projectiles from HyLeN as well, using those pellets.
Okay, we're already seeing a lot of damage come in on Zurge's side. Opportunity to edge guard here. Hits the saw blade. Goes deep with the down air. Gets the stock off HyLeN there.
The biggest thing so far in this set has been the offstage interactions. Zurge has been able to find his kills off of offstage interactions, and HyLeN has had to really scramble for these KOs.
And it's hard because it's one of those situations where like you're playing as Link. You don't really have those many tools to recover. Your recovery is very linear, and I need to get close to the stage, I need to up special. There's not much mix-up, and Zurge really has been scoping out when he's going to be dropping low, specifically to go for that up B and get back to the stage.
Wow, HyLeN overextending, really trying to get those confirms there in the corner, but Zurge, so this is one of the big things, is how well do you play around that pressure from the zoner in the corner, and Zurge has been doing that so excellently up until then.
And finally, though, does find Boomerang into the fair. That's basically been how HyLeN's gotten all of his stocks, is off of these Boomerang confirms, either directly from a Boomerang or reading a jump afterwards.
All right, HyLeN once again trying to make this approach delicately, trying to find this way around the pressure from Zurge. Did you see the bomb save him from the forward smash?
Absolutely insane. What an up tilt there as an anti-air as well. Going to be meeting that bomb, and now it's HyLeN's turn to edge guard. Double arrow into the up special, and that's going to be the second stock off of Zurge. HyLeN going out in style there.
That was so sick! He was behind for a little bit, comes in with a double arrow, comes in with a charge!
The bait!
Charge on that hero spin.
Give it a little butter, as you say. Wow, the quick recovery too. But once again, Leaf Shield so strong for Zurge. The moment that he's on stage, he's pulling that out and really waiting for HyLeN to commit. And I think if HyLeN keeps running away and not committing, he's got a good chance to just keep Zurge out.
Yeah, there. Look at the setups here. Look at the bombs. That Boomerang actually almost protecting him there and getting some damage. Leaf Shield dealing some damage there. Oh, does Mega Man have kill throws in this game still?
I believe back throw will still do the job at the ledge.
Okay. Pseudo kill throws.
Pseudo kill throws.
Yeah,
all right.
similar to Smash 4, though. It's not like a crazy...
around this percent kill throws. I think it's semi-decent, but HyLeN really still keeping it competitive. That back air, they'll finally connect much stronger in this game.
I was going to say, we don't really even need throws. We got fair and back air. Both do incredible damage and knockback.
All right, Zurge, I love that he was able to stick that Crash Bomber, made it so that he was able to recover, but went too deep.
That was such a phenomenal up piece. So great and early. Zurge was really looking for a big edge guard there, and if HyLeN had dropped low, that was it. All right, Leaf Shield going to be pressuring, getting into more damage. Wow, the downer actually going through the up air there from Mega Man. Interesting.
And the Nair is going to catch the neutral get up from Zurge. HyLeN this time in the driver's seat for that whole game.
So important for Zurge right there to respect the neutral air, but he didn't have the chance to even see that it was going to come out. Normally, when people have those sex kick, they jump. They usually jump do a full hop and then float down with the Nair, but HyLeN was smart enough to get the sweet spot of the Nair to hit Zurge out and get the KO.
Right, going for that meaty timing on the neutral get up, was able to find that neutral get up punish. That strong neutral air was taking that stock, and the whole thing is in these zoner matchups, I've said time and time again, whoever takes that first stock or whoever takes that first significant lead is in the driver's seat for the rest of that game. And that time, HyLeN was the one who was able to take the quick advantage.
Okay, I really like this stage pick from Zurge because we've talked about the boxing tools that YungLink has, but honestly, I feel like Zurge has been making that bread when he's been up close. I feel like HyLeN has felt the need to jump away and set up his zone a whole lot, whereas whenever Zurge is up close, he's pulling out that Leaf Shield, and he's doing his job, man.
Yeah, he really has, and I think because of the way that HyLeN has been constantly going back and retreating and trying to set up his projectile game more, right? Like you said, you see Zurge coming closer, looking for interactions like that, right? Where he can get up and close, he can put HyLeN in a disadvantage and start capitalizing and getting more damage for himself.
And another big thing that I've noticed, like in this particular matchup, Zurge gets a lot of damage off of his projectiles and has a lot of easier time killing with normals. But the thing about YungLink is, even though he doesn't have quite so easy of a time killing and his projectiles they do decent damage. The big thing is his projectiles can convert into his kills when he's finding the right hits.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, put a lot of butter on that down smash. Gets the connection, and now another chance to ledge trap here. Finds the option on the jump, and now look at Zurge. Found his opening, but and he finds the stuck over there on the right.
Just like you were saying, neighbor, when it comes to Young Link, you got to find the confirms or maybe a straight hit at the ledge if you have a good read on your opponent. But for Zurge right there, man, the reason he was able to get that stock is, like you said, he just flings out that forwarder or that back air, and he's able to take it.
Ooh, try to have a cute combo there with the back air. Going to get caught on the ledge option there for the leaf shield, and it's really something you have to respect. That leaf shield, once you get hit by that first hit, like I said, you keep getting hit. You can't get out of that.
Definitely a better move than it was in Smash 4.
Gotta hold that L for a hot minute, but HyLeN right now has Zurge at the ledge. See how he's done to deal with this L. Rolled out of the bomb. That's going to be forward smash.
Full punish there on the whipped up tilt, and then falls off the stage with the edge guard and the forward air. Now HyLeN in a solid lead, and we talked about the leads being so important for the projectile-based characters who want to wall.
Weirdly, this is the most significant lead we've seen like all set.
For certain, yeah. Oh, and that's another full punish. Goes for the down smash, probably just for extra damage there. I'm not sure if it does more than forward smash.
Yeah, or it probably sends it at a much nastier angle.
That's true. That too.
That down smash probably sending Mega Man down and out, but Zurge is far from that right now. Still has an opportunity to bring back this game, but HyLeN's combos off of these arrows.
We were saying that HyLeN likes to run away when he's throwing out those projectiles, and that proves it right there. Normally, you throw out that boomerang and you're like, right, that's my cue to go in. It covers me, but HyLeN ran away.
I'm not going to lie. I love that interaction. He had the bomber on him, and then he himself pulled a bomb. He threw his bomb at Mega Man so that he could take the bomber hit in shield and not get punished. Smart.
Trying to wait out the invincibility on the ledge with the bomber, but didn't quite have it at the right timing. Down smash.
Ooh, okay. A wave punish. I was expecting an immediate punish to the down smash from Zurge. Not going to get a stock off HyLeN, and HyLeN looking to take this final stock off of him now. Up throw not going to do the trick, but up air getting close.
Right, like we said, Mega Man only has pseudo kill throws, but he doesn't always need them because that forward air and back air always doing the cleanup work.
He was deleted.
That being said, man, if Zurge wants to pick this up and if he wants to bring this back before his stock is gone, he's got to find some wacky stuff because HyLeN is in a big lead in a big way.
What was that? That was the sickest setup ever.
We're sitting at percents now where I think HyLeN can get an up throw kill.
Yeah, for
Indeed.
sure. For sure. He's going to be looking for it. But he does have the tether, not like the new and improved Link hand grab.
Right, so we can see something like grab being being threatened, Nair as well. Boomerang can probably set things up.
What? Just the arrow? Right in his eye!
Charged arrow killing off the top?
Right in his eye! Did you say that? I want to see that freeze him again later. It was right in his eye.
And dude, that goes right back to what we've been saying, is that when HyLeN lands a hit, that doesn't necessarily make him feel like he's got to follow up on it. Right there, you saw that he landed a hit, and then he said, all right, I'm going to run away, and instead of just flopping an arrow at you, I'm going to hit you with the big draw.
Full charge on that thing.
Dude, he's got the big draw like a spaghetti western.
I've never seen an arrow raw kill. And this is a stage-specific counter pick right now.
Okay.
Yeah, when we see Zurge going to Smashville and HyLeN swapping over to Wolf, you know it's not because he thought, my Young Link's not been playing good the past 2 games that I've won. Nah! It's because he said, oh, you're taking me to the small stage where we're scrapping? Okay, let me get these good hitboxes out here.
And not only that, I mean, I feel like the platform definitely makes it so much harder for Young Link to set up that pressure from a distance, whereas, again, Zurge will stay pretty close when he's setting up that pressure.
This is a Wolf that HyLeN has been practicing up pretty much since week 1, but I want to know how much practice he has with the Wolf in this kind of a matchup where Zurge did beat Karna to get here, and he kind of washed Karna's Wolf.
I think one of the big tellers of that will be how much practice does HyLeN have with those combos. If he's able to land those confirms, especially off the forwarder, that'll be big for him. I mean, of course, he can learn how to just maneuver around Mega Man's projectiles with any character, but to get those combos, that's what HyLeN's got to figure out. He's got to figure out how not to overextend.
Exactly. Smart up smash there, but man, the tip of his toe there using the Nair gets clipped by the back air from Mega Man. He tried to create a jump.
That's the kimono. I do that all the time,
Do you really?
I love HyLeN for that, but he's got to chill.
He really does. Guys, jumped right into that forward smash. Opportunity as you get here. Not going to charge the down smash and try to 2-frame.
Yeah, instead went for the safer option to try to 2-frame with the forward tilt. Wolf has plenty of moves that can hit below the ledge, but some are a little bit higher risk, higher reward.
Such as the down smash, for example. Okay, forward air right there, setting Zurge off stage, but once again, you know, Wolf, you got to actually work to get those kills. Unless you're just trying to, you know, land a back air or a back throw. But, you know, outside of that, especially against Mega Man, it's all about getting that clean hit, and you're not going to find him with that all that often.
You're going to have the forward throw here. Oh, just goes for the down throw. That still had a pretty nice angle.
Down throw sends you out further than forward throw does. It just does a couple less percent.
Okay.
Go. Yeah, like, oh my goodness, that Nair finally going off stage a little bit. Sometimes you got to trick him with Wolf like that, but it's so scary.
That was the softest Nair. He like had the last hit frames of that, and it still killed.
Dude, drop zone Nair with Wolf is like his only edge guarding tool, because outside of that, you're going to be putting yourself in far too much danger when you're out there. Tried to pull out the reflector if you heard that, but unsuccessful.
Yeah, that is actually a good option when he has a leaf shield, but the way Zurge has been using leaf shield, there's not many opportunities for Wolf to actually use that reflector.
I also want to point out that the fact that Zurge's counterplay on these blasters has been so good. Oh my goodness, catching the roll with a forward smash. HyLeN doesn't need the blast, he needs to get in and scrap.
That was like the best option too, because forward smash from Wolf has so little ending lag that was totally safe and completely committing to covering one option, and it worked out.
All right. Oh, accidentally reversing the forward. Almost rolled right into another forward smash. But now it's Zurge's time to edge guard. Had to burn his jump there because he jumped right into the pellet. Smart pellets there from Zurge.
Now 42% on him. He can easily bring this back up. Mega Man has been consistently putting on high damage. Down smash doesn't have the timing. Let to go early.
Right? Yep, and that's a big punish. That has a lot of lag on it. So whenever they don't get that first hit, they're pretty much screwed.
He low-profiled that up air from Zurge with the down smash. It sent him low enough that he wasn't able to land it on the cloud.
Yeah, you run his jump. Oh, and he didn't get the pickup there. HyLeN's going to be able to get back on here. Connects the back air as well. Jumps right over the gyro to connect that back air. Really slick.
That was the cleanest movement from HyLeN. That was scalpel-like precision for him to jump right over that metal blade and then smack him with the back air.
Right. Second time in our top 8, too, that we've gone to Smashville, or a single middle plat stage for the last game. This last game going to Game 5, this game going to Game 4.
Also the second time we've seen Pokemon Stadium 2
Exactly.
twice.
Pokemon Stadium 2 is incredibly popular right now. People love their biplats.
Yeah, people have been talking about how this is the most neutral stage in the game. I mean, again, characters like Snake and Zoner matchups, you can really take big advantage of that if you don't want to play up close, And
speaking of zoning and playing up close, I want to talk about how important it was that HyLeN was able to find his opportunities to scrap up close against Mega Man, because Zurge was playing around blasters so well. Not only was he ducking blasters and forcing HyLeN to come in, but also the fact that it's a transcendental projectile means that he can toss that out and just get smacked by pellets going straight through the other side. Crash Bomber goes straight through the other side. The neutral B, the saw blade, that goes straight through, and you don't ever really have to worry. The trades usually go in Mega Man's favor, so you have to sit back and not really use the blaster as much, but use your aerial drift as Wolf to fly in and get those landing hits.
Yeah, because that's the important thing about Blaster. It is incredibly oppressive when you use it up in matchups where people don't have projectiles, but because you said, like in that instance, because it's transcendental, that actually doesn't work out in Wolf's favor when you're in a matchup like against Mega Man, who can throw out a million projectiles and take advantage of the fact that he will be able to hit you back no matter what.